The battle of destiny finally began against Seiichiro Sano. Considering how high the stakes are, though, didn't those two seem to be having a little too much fun? Oh, man. Ueki managed to push him to the brink. Then Sano admitted that right from the start he'd planned on losing by going out of bounds. But that's when things turned ugly.
It's a vampire creature of the celestial world, the Death Pentagon. I got it from Margaret and secretly placed it on you. It may be dormant now, but the moment I summon it, it will awaken and suck all the blood out of you in seconds. It'll hurt you more than it'll hurt the creature.
Why would he do that?
No way.
That's right. Sano joined the Roberts 10 by promising to defeat 20 power users in exchange for having that leech removed from you.
I just can't believe it. That Sano did it all for me.
Episode 22, The Law of Inumaru. 'You mean all that talk about how he joined the Roberts 10 because he wanted to?
My guess is it was all a lie to get you to take this match seriously.
Damn! Why did you have to tell him that? Now the whole plan is totally ruined.
Here's the thing. As long as you're here in the Dogroom Mansion, Inumaru can't interfere with you. In other words, while you're here, you're going to have to defeat both the power users, Ueki and Rinko.
I don't understand, Sano. Why didn't you tell me about this?
What would you have done if I had?
You would have stopped me from joining up with these creeps even if it meant putting your life at stake. Then you'd be dead meat. Guaranteed.
Maybe, but what about how the Roberts 10 plays so dirty? Nobody hates that more than you do. How could you have compromised your own sense of justice?
Wonko, stop and think a minute. 6 months back, remember that day?
Hey, headband! It's been a week since I talked to you, so have you thought any more about my offer?
Kinda. I mean, I thought about it a little bit.
Headband, I've got a real good feeling about you. It'd be awesome if you'd take part in the battles.
Yeah, about that. Huh? What's going on over there?
There's a big fire down at the old hall on 3rd Avenue.
Look at it burn! Oh no! Where's the fire department?
Stuck in traffic. They won't be here for at least another 10 minutes.
Somebody help! My boy! My boy is still stuck inside there!
Are you sure?
Why is he pouring water on his head?
Hold on, Sano! Don't tell me you're heading right into the fire! Are you out of your mind? It's a raging inferno! The best thing to do is wait for the fire department! I'll go with you.
Don't bother.
What?
Follow me and you can take that battle deal off the table. Saving people in trouble is what I'm all about. I don't want you to get caught up in anything just because of me. I gotta say, that trait of mine has its drawbacks. Huh? There you are. Hang tough, kid. You're gonna be okay. I'll get you out of here in no time. This thing's heavy. It's getting weighed down by all the hunks of burning wood on top. And the fire's getting seriously intense. If I don't hurry, we'll get trapped and then we'll both be hurting. My goodwill definitely has a downside.
Fancy seeing you here. It looks like I've got the same disposition as you.
Now, get out of there. Are you out of your mind? Why did you follow me? I warned you I'd turn it down.
Couldn't help myself. Seriously, if I see a person in danger, I'm the last person who'll stand around and not lend a hand. If they need help, that's all the reason I need.
No kidding. That's very fascinating. But if you're done yakking, let's get out of here. Unless we hurry, all three of us will be charbroiled.
Sure, whatever you say, Headband.
Oh, and one other thing. Stop calling me Headband. The name's Seiichiro Sano, and the least you can do is remember the name of the fighter you're gonna supervise. Huh? Yep. Ever since that day, I never looked at you as just my sponsor. Not even once. If I ever thought that way, I never would have taken part in these battles. Wonko, you mean a lot to me. You're my best friend in the world. What's the point of being all righteous if I can't even protect the life of my good bud, huh?
For real, Sano?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you another little secret. You know the poison in the bracelets Ueki and the rest of your team are wearing? Guess what? Doesn't work on Celestials. So, if Ueki's team loses, nobody except Mori and Rinko will be poisoned.
So if you win, Sano, your pal Inumaru will be out of trouble. Now go on and defeat Ueki.
Stop messing with us! How dare you pit their lives against Wonko's? I'm not going along with that.
I think you just might.
You said it yourself. Inumaru's your best friend, right? Sounds to me like the answer should be simple.
In other words, if I win, Inumaru will be sacrificed. And if I lose, I and Rinko will be sacrificed. How could anyone make that choice?
Hey, Wonko?
What's so funny?
Did I miss something? What's up?
What a mess. Sano and Ueki have gone through so much because of me. And now I and Rinko are in danger. That was a close call. I was on the verge of making a terrible mistake. Carpaccio! Just like you said, the answer is simple, but trust me, I'm never gonna let things go the way you want them to. My answer is this!
But I don't see anything.
He's going to give Aya power.
No way.
You see, for a candidate like myself, to grant a power to two different mortals is to commit the greatest possible offense in these battles. Any candidate who breaks this rule will automatically fall to the underworld, because that's the way our bodies are naturally hardwired.
What? No!
That can't be good! Wonko, give it up! You gotta stop this!
Don't do it!
They're right. There's no sense being hasty about this. What the heck? I can't get any closer.
What's going on? I can't move! So then how am I supposed to stop him?
What are you going on about, Inumaru? This is Dogger Mansion, the underworld-themed amusement park. It doesn't get any worse than this. What do you mean when you say you'll head straight to the underworld? Besides, no matter where you are, the Death Pentagon will awaken on my command and suck your blood dry.
You're right about something. We're definitely in the underworld. But the place that I will be sent to as punishment is an eternal prison. None of the Celestials who have been incarcerated there will ever be freed. So in other words, there's no point in awakening your little bloodsucker. I've got nothing more to lose.
Don't do it, Wonko! I joined the Roberts 10 in order to save you. The last thing I want is for you to sacrifice yourself.
Sano, do you actually think you could defeat Ueki in order to save me? Even if you did, I and Rinko would both pay the ultimate price for it.
Carpaccio would love that. We'd be playing straight into his hands. It doesn't get any worse. I'd never forgive myself if I failed those girls.
And besides...
I've seen all I need to. Sano, I'm satisfied enough by the conviction you showed in compromising your principles to join the Roberts 10.
I can say that I'm happy just to have known you.
Come on, Inumaru.
It's probably kind of a strange thing to bring up now, but when you told me your dream, I thought it was way out there.
I guess that must have been not too long after we teamed up together. Sano! Wait for me! What is it that you want to show me?
Just a little further. What's the matter? Are you already pooped?
Who, me? No way, I'm right behind you.
Well, is that an awesome view or what? And you gotta love that breeze, too. I'll tell you something. I'm almost positive there's a hot spring somewhere in these mountains. With this kind of great scenery, it'd make an excellent place for a resort. People would be flocking here, I bet. Huh? I want to build a hot springs lodge that people from all over could come and enjoy. And that's my only real goal in life. One day, when I get the talent of blank, I'm gonna make it the talent to dig hot springs. Listen, I'm sorry to drag you all the way up here like this, Wonko. It's just that I really wanted you to see what my dream was all about.
You had me pretty much stumped that day. A person can use the talent of blank to get any talent. And there was you, wanting nothing more than to find a hot spring. Anyway, I finally realized how incredible your plan is. Maybe the reason the talent of blank exists is to somehow transform the world for the better. And if that's true, then its value lies in the ability to bring a little happiness to people, even if it's something as simple and modest as developing a hot spring. And now it's time for me to get going.
Give it up! Why don't you just quit this battle, Ueki?
Mr. K?
This is it, Sano.
Ueki.
Now
Live
be
the
sure
way
to
that
follow
you
the
want
path
to.
you choose. Because it's your life.
Will someone tell me what's going on? First it's Mr. K and now Wonko. I don't get it. Why is this happening?
Because it's happening because of our righteousness. Ueki, you know I'm counting on you to watch over my partner. Goodbye, Sano.
I'm so glad I was able to be the candidate who sponsored you.
Wonko.
You've been a really good friend to me. And I'm so proud of you. Farewell, Sano.
No. Why? Why did you have to leave me, Numaru?
Oh, Inumaru.
Damn! It's the same as when Mr. K went. I wasn't able to stop him, and I couldn't save Inumaru either. What What are you laughing at? It's not funny.
Sure it is! I can't believe what an idiot Inumaru is!
What?
Talk about a bonehead! Wanting to sacrifice his life for losers like Mori and Rinko? I never thought I'd meet anyone who'd throw away his dream of becoming king of the world as easy as he did. I've gotta give him one for stupidity!
It's no big surprise. You'd never understand.
Huh?
It doesn't bother you one little bit to threaten innocent strangers, so there's no way you'd ever relate to how Inumaru and Sano feel. Not in a million years. Ueki. You toy with people's friendships like they were nothing more than a tool to help you win, and you dare to call yourself human? Carpaccio, you're not getting away with this. Get your butt down here. I'll blow you away.
Good on ya.
Oh yeah? You're gonna do a number on me, huh? Sounds like fun. I'll take you on. Or at least I'd like to, but we're in different spaces.
Coming down there isn't exactly easy, you know. Hey, Robert, how about a little advice here?
Guess I better let him have his day in the ring. If both sides agree to this, I suppose I can make a special rule change.
Oh, I made it out after all.
No way! Don't be ridiculous! Why do I have to be locked up inside here? Carpaccio! I want a piece of him as much as Ueki does. Let me out of here!
Unfortunately, I can't. The battlefield's set up for one-on-one fights. I can't exactly go and change all the rules, now can I? I made a special concession for Carpaccio to fight. You'll have to live with it.
You slimy creep!
Don't worry about it, Sano. As soon as I'm done with Ueki, I'll come after you next.
Oh, right. Since there was no definitive winner in the Sano and Ueki fight, we're going to start the 4th round fresh. Of course, if the Ueki team were to lose 3 fights, Mori and Rinko would be doomed.
That doesn't make any sense. I totally lost the last fight, so the game should be over. Ueki's team has 3 wins.
There's no way! Don't tell me all of this was just a dirty trick to get Ueki super mad.
I think you fell into their trap, Kosuke.
Carpaccio, you give cowards a bad name. I've had enough.
Power to change rings into rockets!
What? How'd he...
How can that be? That's Dawn's power.
All the shaking has made the rope start moving.
Yeah, that's gonna turn into a real pain for sure. Power to change whistles into laser beams!
Look, now it's Myoji's power.
That's supposed to be impossible. How's he able to use 2 powers anyway?
Hey, what's going on here?
I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever seen Carpaccio use his power.
You want to know how it works? Alrighty, I'll tell you about it. I possess the power to copy another person's powers. And I've already mastered all the powers of the Roberts 10. It sure was tough. In order to copy other people's power, I had to overcome one seriously hard limiting restriction. That is, I had to stay within 10 meters of every person whose power I was copying for over 24 hours. But I could do it because I was the one that put together the Roberts 10 in the first place. And by becoming their commander, I could order them to tell me what their individual limiting restrictions were. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. In other words, I am a power user who can never lose against any power user other than Robert!
Is he for real?
I don't care what you say. There's no way you're gonna beat me.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. This is Kurokage's power to change shadows into clay men. Crap! Which one is the real one?
Power to change rings into rockets! Gotcha! Power to change beans into bombs!
Ueki, look out!
How appropriate that you get totally wasted by your friend's technique.
He must have been blown to bits, I guess.
Over here, goons.
How did he get over there?
That's impossible. There's absolutely no way he could have dodged that one.
Get him again! Power to change beans into bombs! This'll finish you off!
Sacred weapon of the 6-star Rika! Rika lets me move super fast, so I can dodge a technique like yours easily.
You what? Impossible!
The only bad thing about this weapon is that I can't jump while I'm using it. Lucky for me, though, you destroyed that jump rope before it became a problem. Now I can use it as much as I want. I meant what I said. I'm not gonna lose this match. Because that's about the only thing I can do for my friend Inumaru.
He's got a whole collection of powers. Ueki's in trouble. And he has an even greater power? What's this? He knows what Ueki's thinking? This is worse than I thought. On top of all that, we find out about Robert Hayden's sad past.
Next episode, the Law of Ueki versus the Roberts 10. Robert, you will fight me!